Health, home, and lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Welcome back to the show. I have two very good friends of mine in studio talking about a very, very worthwhile cause that I want you and everybody you know to get involved in. Strides for the Cure. It is number 16, Donna Israel Baker and Jude Baker.
That's right.
Hafene, you guys. It is good to have you back in studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
It has been far too long.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Well, one thing that has certainly not waned is the dedication that you have to making sure that people participate. Donna, we'll start with you in this wonderful event and make sure that we can fight cancer as a community.
Thank you. Thank you. It's our 16th anniversary. We've been doing this for 16 years. And one thing that we're very proud of is all the money for Strides for the Cure stays on Guam and is donated to our Kids for the Cure program, where we go into the schools, the public schools in Guam, and we bring PE back to the children because they're no longer required to have PE and physical activity outside during school time now.
Which is astonishing.
Astonishing. I mean, we talk to these kids and we're like, do you remember Presidential Fitness Challenge? They're like, no. And I'm like, oh,
no idea what we're talking
no
about.
idea what we're talking about. And they don't go out. I mean, unless it's PE and unless it's recess and they're kicked outside. So we felt it was very important to bring PE back to the children. And we also partner with St. Jude's Hospital and we teach children what is cancer, what are cancer cells. So we go through these brochures that we get from St. Jude's Hospital, and we have a educational aspect to the program too.
Yeah, we'll get a shot of them. Maybe just hold that up for a bit and our camera can get a nice tight shot. These are beautiful books.
They're great. St. Jude's Hospital, they have
And these are for all ages too.
These are for all ages. We focus on 3rd and 4th graders. And we teach them about what cancer cells are, because our biggest problem, our biggest issue is you can deter 70 to 80% of all cancers by diet and exercise. And if we can catch these kids early, we might have a chance of lowering our cancer rates on Guam, because we have astronomical rates of cancer on Guam. And not just breast cancer, but all cancers. And so if we can deter some of these children from having to get cancer, then we don't need a cure. We're just going to kick this now in the younger generation.
Well, excellent. Well, from St. Jude, we go to Jude, who is, by virtue of what you're doing here, very, very
By some kind of association?
Yeah, very, very saintly work in this. But one of the things that makes Strides for the Cure such a wonderful event is the location and the venue of it. Because even for people that are in the running community, exactly where this event takes place is a wonderful place.
Our favorite place to host the event, for those of you that have been, is Pleasure Island, and right in front of the outrigger there. And this year we're going to try a different location. Last year it was Teasin, and that was okay, but we're going to try out starting and finishing at Gun Beach this year. So it's a different location. It's going to give us a little bit of a different feel, but I think that the finish line down there on the beach with the sun coming up and Tumon Bay reflected and the trees, I mean, it's a really beautiful setting. So that will be a lot of fun. Yeah, Pleasure Island, sometimes it's a little bit hard to work with DPW and getting the road closure as we want it, because they know there's a lot of people that come out to our event, so hopefully there will be a lot this year again. And yeah, please come out and check it out. It'll be really nice.
I just want to know, for all the runners that are watching this right now and everybody chomping at the bit to go get registered and get properly signed up, Gun Beach obviously has a lot of challenges because you got that big hill down it and everything like that. Tell me specifically about the course.
Okay. The good news is the start line is up on the top of the hill by the entrance to the Nico. So you don't have to start down at the beach and then run up the hill to start the race. So we're going to start you at the top.
That's a heck of a way to warm up, though.
Where the green gate that leads down to Gun Beach, Zonotla Park, that's the start line. So everybody will start from there, and it runs down and proceeds. The 5K turnaround is approximately just before Fiesta Hotel, and you come back. So you will have that hill that comes up from the plaza up past the Westin, but then you get to finish on the whole downhill thing all the way down to the beach by the volleyball court.
You're actually fighting yourself to slow up as you go down there.
That's right. Your legs will be spinning out, right?
And this is remarkable because a lot of people don't realize that, the whole Tumon Strip, and, like I live down there.
Right.
People say, okay, going from Gun Beach to Fiesta Resort, that can't be 3.1 miles, but it is a proper 5K.
Yep,
yes,
it
is proper. Yeah,
5K.
Guam Running Club is actually mapping the course out for us. They're checking the distance. They're making it official. And we also offer a 2K for our less experienced runners or people that don't want to bite off as much of a challenge, and for the kiddos. It's a really great distance for the young people that are just getting into trying to run. A 2K it's a distance they can bite off and still kind of push themselves, but not get overwhelmed. Like, you don't want your 6-year-old trying to do a 5K. That's just torture for them.
And for anyone that's exercised down in that part of the island, it's wonderful because you've got those big buildings like in Pleasure Island on either side. They provide, ample shade. You get this cool breeze coming through there, like a nice city vibe, Donna.
And Outrigger does an amazing spread at the end with all this the support from all their suppliers. They put on a full breakfast spread at the end, and so it's really nice. Going to be down at Gun Beach because we'll have the facility there, so people can sit down, enjoy the view while we give out the awards, while we go through our prizes, and the grand prize being, of course, by United. They always support really, really well. And this year, Run Guam is actually running a kids camp to get kids trained up. So every Tuesday, we've been going down to Paseo with Run Guam, and the trainers that actually do the program in the school, they go down there and they run these little kids through a little bit of training exercises, and the kids are running around the park, and it's so cute because every week it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And we keep on hoping that we're going to get more kids out to this race, because if the kids come out, then their parents come out, and then they as a family support a healthy lifestyle.
And that's what this is all about.
This is what it's all about. We want to deter cancer from Guam. We don't want people to have to go through what we went through.
Exactly. And I was going to say, like, your own battle as a couple with cancer. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're so delighted to have you here,
Thank you.
and that you can share your stories. And Jude, I've interviewed you many times about what you went through.
We'll hold hands after the interview.
Absolutely. Well, there you go.
There.
Found it.
Fist bump. Fist
Okay.
bump.
Okay, so we got to go to commercial break, but can you please tell us where can people register, and they have to get their paperwork in soon?
Yeah, and they can register, and also DEA, but we prefer registering before. But Hornet, Cancer Care, DNA Evolution, and Run Guam are the major locations to register for the race. The race is October 7th, on Saturday, and the start time is 6 o'clock. So be there at 5:15, because in case you have to find parking, you can still walk back up the hill and be ready at that green gate to go.
Which is a warm-up exercise in and of
It's
itself.
a warm-up exercise in itself.
All right, well, thanks so much.
So thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing you.
Thanks a lot, Jason.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned, everybody. We will see you on the flip side of this commercial break. Stay with us.